tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. The Cyclones will put toe together and will get started. 2. So Missouri's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one.
They like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Working on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun. Give on the inside. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Foster. Using the quick game. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about that first drive by the
77-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will go to work for the first time today. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus and the rhythm locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw, it's Foster. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down coming up.
The give to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice move there. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Rutgers. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Foster. That's caught. It's Dobbs. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll try to sneak it. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, he can go. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Both teams made made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Foster. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicholson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Dobbs. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Foster. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The lone back's got it.